Welcome, Dominated, to my second attack against the W.A.R Russians. Very strong alliance, and by this point it was clear to us that we will lose this war. We were simply outmatched, and of course they are heavy sandbaggers as well, so we were up against the odds already beginning from the start, and actually we had several network connection issues, and one of them was from our top attacker Matt, so that pretty much sealed it for us, and there was no pressure on me, so I just took the base, and was a pretty simple approach. Only thing I'm worried about in this base with heavy tanks is these small corridors leading into the main wall compartments. But at this point it was the Impy army event, so I just decided to drop the Impys from the embassy side to clear the way with the landmines probably stacked in these small corridors. Other than that, I'm planning to take control of 2 heavy tanks with the betrayals and actually use the blitzkrieg on top of town center, fort, as well as the stronghold. And as soon as I use the blitzkrieg, I will drop 1 bazooka next to the stronghold, because that will be enough to clear this stronghold out. For some reason he has left the stronghold totally undefended on the corner of the map. So big mistake on his side. Yeah, the sabotage I will use, so the 2 of them will be on fort, town center, as well as these anti-tank guns, and 2 of them will be on the Forbidden City side. And actually had forgotten to train my generals up, so quick fix on this one. As you can see, haven't really spent much time on developing my generals because there's so much to develop in the armory. Now with the 2 slots, I'm hoping to catch up soon, but hasn't yet happened. Both of us use defensive coalitions, so it's a fair match. And approaching in the straight line from the embassy side with all of my army. In this way, it's much easier to control and make sure that all the tactics are used in the ideal time. And as you can see here, my Impy army is approaching through these small corridors, and as expected, these are filled with traps. And now when the blitzkrieg was down, I dropped one of the bazookas to take down the stronghold. Unfortunately, there was spawning tanks from the blacksmith, from the W.A.R Academy, actually started hitting my bazooka instead of the heavy tanks. So I used a couple of fighter planes. I didn't want to drop the second bazooka because that one, there was a threat that it would start attacking the tanks as well, because the preferred unit is tanks for the bazookas. And here you can see when I tried to use my fighter planes to clear these couple of tanks in the middle, as expected, all the SAM batteries actually were facing and protecting the Forbidden City. So in case you actually planned to take down the Forbidden City with your fighter planes, you would have been in a world of hurt. But with the heavy tanks, you don't really need to worry about the Forbidden City much, because the quick victory with 50% demolition is quite certain if the plan is right. At this point, there was a small mistake. I didn't notice the enemy heavy tank taking down a couple of my howitzers. But at this point I wasn't really worried about anything, because the battle was won already. Thanks.